taking control of your health is one of the most important things we can do for ourselves and our families. And our next guest is educating us on just how we can do that. Please welcome the Vice President of Ancestry Health, Sarah South. And also joining us is Larissa, because we're going to find out some information about Larissa and her family. Thank you for joining us, ladies.
Oh, my pleasure.
We love Ancestry, by the way, and we love getting all of our results. It's always so much fun. We're going to dive a little deeper today. So, Sarah, Ancestry has a new service to help us learn more about our health and the preventative actions that we can take starting today that can help us in the future. Tell us about it.
So Ancestry is excited to announce Ancestry Health, a new offering which uses advanced sequencing technology to look at your DNA for a set of preventable and actionable top-of-mind conditions such as colorectal cancer, breast cancer, and heart conditions such as blood clots or high cholesterol.
First of all, that's just a wealth of information and so important for people to find out. And tell us a little bit about the process. Now, how does the process itself work?
It's very simple. So you go to ancestry.com/health where you can learn more about what conditions are tested, just some pre-purchase information. And then you order this online. A kit is delivered to your home where you just simply spit into a tube. And it's from that saliva that we extract the DNA. You also go online and answer some questions about your personal health history and your family's health history, because that's important for a physician to look at on the back end. The physician then officially orders that test where it is sent to a clinical laboratory which processes the sample. The results are then reviewed by medical professionals for these genetic health risks, and the information is then delivered through a secure portal to your Ancestry.com account, where it will contain information that is personalized to you and also written at the level to make sure that you understand it, that you know what was tested and what are your next steps. Within that is also a report for you to share with your physician, which is written with a little bit more of the medical jargon that they're used to, and also gives them medical professional guidelines on how to support you in the next steps to stay healthy.
That is really fantastic. I mean, the things that we can do today that just weren't possible even 10 years ago that can help us become healthier individuals is just miraculous. This is so exciting. So meanwhile, Larissa had a really great experience with Ancestry Health, and she's going to share some of her medical health from her family and what you actually knew and what you learned. So what did you know about your family before you got involved with Ancestry Health?
My family is a little complicated, but first of all, I was so excited to do this because of that. I really wanted to know this information. As soon as I was asked, I was like, yes, sign me up. So here's what I know. My mom passed away of ovarian cancer pretty young. She was only 58. And out of a big group of my family, most of them, I hate to say this, have passed or had cancer. In this picture, 10 people, 3 of them surviving, have dealt with cancer, most of it female-oriented cancers. So it was really scary to me. As I said, my mom passed young. Her mom passed away of breast cancer. So, you know, and breast cancer and ovarian cancer are very genetically linked. So it's just, it was a little scary. And my dad's side of the family, there's also some cancers, and my uncle is the only surviving family member of my mom's side, and he doesn't really know much. He's in England, so I don't have that much contact with him. So it was really interesting to get these results, and I was happy to see them.
And super important, I might add.
To be in this position and to have all these questions and know this history and then to have a way to get some answers is absolutely so incredible. So tell us what you found out from the Ancestry Health feature. What did you learn?
Okay, so the great news is that of the things that this test tests for, I am not predisposed for any of them, which was so exciting and a big sigh of relief. Now, because of my family history, especially with the female-oriented cancers, I still need to be very cautious and get checked up, and it says, you know, obviously that's something to take into consideration and continue going to your doctor regularly. So that's very good. But, you know, this was so important to me because I wanted to know what I could start doing today to really make sure I live the best and longest life possible. Obviously, we all want that. So I am very happy that I did it, and I feel, you know, a much bigger sense of relief and peace about it.
And I also love the little sort of things they put in there, they pepper in there. They said that Larissa has the body of a cross-country runner. And
Yes.
I love that.
That I
A
can,
world-class cost.
an elite runner.
I got it wrong.
We've just summarized it our own way.
I know, that's so much
But I think
fun.
it's so great because this allows you and reminds you how important it is to talk to your families, to start this conversation, to really get it moving, because we all deserve to know this and, you know, unlock the keys to our longest life.
Well, I would like to say thank you so much for being so open and honest and sharing your results with us and the world, especially during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is right now. So this is really great information. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Larissa.
Now, Sarah, can you provide some insight into the benefits Ancestry can provide for those in positions like Larissa?
Absolutely. So as Larissa mentioned, there were cancers running in her family, particularly female cancers such as breast and ovarian cancer. And we do see that in about 25% of individuals, it is running in a family. And a subset of that, about 5 to 10% of that, is due to genetic causes that we can identify today. But there is also still a subset that runs in families and yet without a known genetic cause. So for those with those known genetic causes, this information is power. It may feel a little overwhelming, but again, these are conditions in which knowing about the risks allows you to take early preventative actions. And for those in which a risk is not identified, such as in Larissa's case, it's also, as she mentioned, still important to keep up with those regular screenings and conversations with your physician and have those conversations with your family.
Man, oh man, it's so great to have you guys in our corner, you know, and Larissa's corner and ours when we've done it as well. I mean, this is amazing, and yours at home too. But it can feel a little bit overwhelming, I would say. So tell us more about the supportive services Ancestry offers, because they're pretty super helpful.
Yeah, it's very important. So there is a physician on the back end that is reviewing your personal history that you provide in your family health history, and that's incorporated into the information that you get in your report. And again, that report is written at 2 different levels. One level is for you, and it's all there digital to help you. You can go back to it and review it a number of times. And then also the physician report, the one to share with your physician so that they can be your partner. In addition, if there are additional questions, included in the service is access, one-on-one access to genetic counselors. And they are certified healthcare professionals specifically trained to help you understand your genomics.
Oh,
That
man,
is so
it's
cool.
so big. I mean, I don't know if everybody else can relate. I have a feeling that they might, but my family keeps like a hard copy of every health document and every X-ray. We've got this like ever-growing file that it's impossible to find things in.
true.
And so to think that you could have a digital resource like that, I mean, it would just be so helpful.
So helpful.
Right?
And then when you have kids, that file gets bigger and bigger and
Oh,
bigger.
it's out of
This
control.
is fantastic. Sarah, thank you so much for being here today. And Larissa, thank you for sharing all the information with us. I can say, I know I can speak for both of us, we are very excited to give this a try as well, Cam and I are. So we're next. Thank you, Sarah. We will see you soon. For more information on how you can take control of your health, visit ancestry.com/health.